This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. From the launch your online shop stage, all the way to the we just hit 1 million orders stage. No matter what stage you're in, Shopify's there to help you grow. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/special offer, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/special offer.
Today on CityCast Boise, summer fashion in the City of Trees usually means river sandals and hiking shorts you've had for at least a decade. But granola girl attire might not just be a trend, it's a lifestyle. So as summer heats up, we're re-listening to our producer Evelyn Avitia's hot takes on Boise fits, which might be more fashionable than we think. It's Monday, June 24th. I'm Frankie Barnhill in for Lindsay Van Allen, and this is what Boise's talking about. Hey, Evelyn, how are you?
Hi, Frankie. I'm good.
Okay, I am so excited. I've been wanting to talk to you about fashion for a little while, for a minute now. And of course, we need to talk summer fashion because it's getting warm, it's hot out. People are wanting to get out of their house and show off what they're wearing. So in Boise, though, that can mean a lot of different things. I mean, the joke, of course, is that we're about 15 years behind every trend. Do you feel like that's generally accurate?
I would say so. I think that there still isn't a fashion or like a style identity in Boise. And so they just really are too busy or maybe just don't care to keep up with trends too.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's that there's just not really, it's not what they're here for.
Yeah, not a priority.
Yeah, not a priority. But you and I follow this stuff, or we care about it at least a little bit. But we're from different generations too, so there'll be some generational splits that'll be interesting. But first off, okay, what have you noticed? What is the vibe right now in Boise?
Yeah, I think it's so fun because people are wanting to get outside any opportunity that they can, whether they're hanging out on a patio, they're going to the farmer's market, going on a walk around the city. People want to be outside. And so that's where you kind of start to see how people are dressing, if there's any trends going on, which I haven't picked up on any. But the one thing that I always see is people wearing outdoor gear in a casual way. So that's what I'm seeing. People in Boise with, their casual jeans and casual tops. But then we've got on some hiking boots. We've got on some outdoor sandals.
Yes.
What else?
Chacos. Yeah.
Yeah, hats.
Totally hats, whether it's like a baseball hat or a bucket hat.
Yeah.
Isn't that Gorpcore? I mean, that's what we're talking about, right?
Okay, so we're getting to Gorpcore. Have you heard of Gorpcore?
I have, but I want you to explain it a little bit because it can be a little confusing.
This blew my mind. It made sense. I barely learned this term, Gorpcore, good old raisins and peanuts, which, is what? Trail mix?
Trail mix.
Granola, hiking aesthetic, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So basically, Gorpcore is being made really popular by influencers and models like Bella Hadid, who they're wearing outdoor hiking pieces, but they're making it chic.
Yeah, it's like Bella might wear like one of those techie kind of pants that are like hiking pants, but and then pair it with if she's not pairing it with sandals, she might pair it like strappy sandals, like fashion sandals, or she's pairing it with like legit like hiking boots, but then like a cute top, and she's walking around the streets of New York City like this.
So, do you think that Boiseans are following Gorpcore? Are they getting there, or are they ahead of are they finally on a trend?
Yeah. Or is this the trend that we were always waiting for? Was Gorpcore, because this is how we dress every day, no matter what. I mean, I think to an extent, sure. Unintentionally, we are fashionable now because of Gorpcore.
For now, yeah.
For a minute until Gorpcore is no more, and then we'll be behind again. But yeah, I mean, I think every Boisean has these pieces pieces in their closet, whether it's the fleece jacket or, the hiking sandals or hiking shoes, the kind of cargo pants vibe, right?
Right.
All of these things. And and then brand names like Patagonia and like all these names that these, people you don't expect to be wearing these brands, walking around with North Face and stuff in high fashion world, but they're bringing it down. And I guess we're unintentionally on this trend. I mean, I wear Gorp Core. I think I certainly have a lot of Gorp Core. Am I doing it in a way that I'm intentionally putting together this outfit? No, I'm definitely doing it from just a utilitarian standpoint. I suppose, though, I could put a little bit more intention behind it. I mean, I definitely have all these pieces in my closet, so.
That's so funny. I've been talking about Granola Girl Summer, and I feel like it's only because it's a trend for me. But I respect it. I respect our Boiseans who are doing what they're doing because it's just them and it benefits them and they like it and they feel good.
Totally. And in one thing in Boise, you could definitely find all these pieces in whether or not thrift stores. Thrift stores are oftentimes, that stuff gets swooped up, but definitely like secondhand outdoor stores and stuff. You could have a lot of fun with this, Evelyn. So is that what you're doing? Are you going full Granola Girl Summer, full Gorp Core, or what's your vibe this summer?
I think we're going to dip our toes. We're going to dip our toes and see where it goes.
Okay. I also am curious, besides Gorp Core, like what kind of like colors and materials do you think that we're going to see, whether Boiseans really are doing it on purpose or maybe some of them, people who do care about this stuff? What are you looking for?
We're going to see a lot of denim on denim, I think.
Ooh,
at least for me, I made a Pinterest board and my Pinterest board is just full of denim on denim. What are you seeing? I'm seeing a lot of mesh and linen.
Yep. Oh my God. I'm all in on linen. I've been on the linen train for like a few years now, and I'm not giving it up anytime soon. But that's honestly, Boise gets so damn hot in the summer, as I say as many times as I possibly can, because I hate it. Linen is it. Like, in order to stay cool, I highly recommend linen pieces. And you can find some affordably too. I mean, I hate to shout out, big companies that do fast fashion, but if you're on a budget, that's sometimes all you can do. So there's definitely stuff out there. And then every once in a while, like even just like a cotton, like oversized, like men's dress wear shirt, then you can kind of style it. I want to see a lot of like people styling menswear in an interesting way. I think that's fun.
I want to, shout out local spots, but I have to say that Old Navy has been stepping it up.
Ooh.
And they have such a good linen collection for women and men.
Yeah, I love that. You did mention jeans, and I know that like there's junkyard jeans on Broadway and just denim in general. People get super into it there. And then also for denim, there's this place. I haven't been there, but I've heard great things, and their Instagram is super cute. And it's Bill's on Broadway. They have vintage denim there, and it's like open Wednesday through Saturday a little bit, and then upstairs open only by appointment, which sounds very exclusive and fun. So yeah, anyway, that's the spot. There's lots of places you can find denim if you know where to look in Boise. I love that.
Hi, I'm David Plotz, CEO of CityCast, or as I can say now, thanks to a few weeks with Babbel, hola, soy David Plotz, el jefe de CityCast. What if in 2024 you got a little bit better every day? When you're learning a new language with Babbel, that's exactly what you're doing. And if Babbel can help me start speaking a new language in just 3 weeks, imagine what you could do in a full year. I got started with Babbel because I realized that my girlfriend, who's a native Spanish speaker, and my son, who's in AP Spanish, were conspiring against me, or I thought they were conspiring against me in Spanish. I wanted to know what they were talking about. And now, thanks to literally just a few weeks of Babbel, I'm starting to be able to eavesdrop. It is rare that something so fun and simple, and Babbel is super fun and very simple, is also so useful. So here's a special limited time deal for CityCast listeners. Right now, get up to 60% off your Babbel subscription, but only for CityCast listeners at babbel.com/CityCast. Get up to 60% off at babbel.com/CityCast. Spelled BABBEL.com/CityCast. Rules and restrictions may apply.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. From the launch your online shop stage, all the way to the we just hit 1 million orders stage. No matter what stage you're in, Shopify's there to help you grow. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/special offer, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/special offer.
Okay, but here's the bigger question. Is summer the worst season for fashion? Because I find I personally am a fall girl in all the ways, love layering, and the last thing I want to do in summer is layer. So what do you think? What do you think about summer generally?
I hate it. Absolutely.
Okay.
I just lose all inspiration because it's true. I love that I get to layer, and in summer, I just don't want to wear anything because immediately everything is sticking to me and I'm so hot and I just want to stay inside in my pajamas. And so I think it's hard to find inspiration unless you're like out in the water or something.
Yeah. If it's not like a cover up that you're going to put over a swimsuit, it's hard to think about what you want to wear. Yeah.
Most people, I would say, probably do not care in the summer because that's the main concern is like, it's way too hot. I am just going to put on what I can to get by.
Okay, well, it's a hot or warm day. It's going to get to, 100 degrees, but it's the morning and it's a Saturday. So not quite that hot yet. And you're headed to the Boise Farmers Market. And then maybe you're going to grab brunch after that in downtown. What is your go-to look?
I'm really into chunky sandals right now, so I would love to find a good pair of chunky, strappy sandals. And then, like we said, linen, whether it's like a linen
Yes.
flowy pants or some shorts. And then for a top, probably just a tank top or just a casual top that is not going to bug me. The way you can start layering is with your accessories, so maybe a nice purse, your jewelry, but that's as far as it's going to get. So I want to keep it very bare minimum. That's my go-to uniform this summer.
I love that. Also, shout out on Sundays. There's the Boise Flea Market that has some good vintage pieces on occasion. So it's the second Sunday of the month. Their Instagram has a little smattering of what you might get there. So if you're at all into vintage stuff, that's a good idea. And it's a good thing to do in the weekend in the summer. But yeah, I'm not much into sundresses necessarily, but if it's a linen sundress and if it's a brunch or a farmer's market thing, that might be the one time that I wear that. But then I'm always like, well, I'm going to bike, so I don't want to wear a dress.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, gotta keep mode of transportation in mind and like how you're getting there and what you're doing after. So, okay, Tevas. I have a pair of like the platform Tevas.
Ooh.
They're not super high. They're like the mid-platform ones. Do you have those? Because those can be very fashionable. Yes.
Absolutely. They're an essential. I got my first pair in high school and I've been using those, but I just recently upgraded and got a new pair of Tevas for my granola girl summer.
Amazing.
But no, I think they're essential to have. You need to have them for sure. You have to have a pair of Chacos or Tevas, whether or not you like them.
Yes, for fashion and for utility, both. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, the Chaco culture in Boise is still incredibly strong.
Huge.
And the Chaco tans will probably never go out of style.
Okay, so which one do you prefer? There's a team. There's some,
I know. I kind of I'm like playing both sides a little bit because I have them for different uses. I don't typically wear my Chacos around town that much. I'm more so only if I know like, oh yeah, I'm going to run a couple errands and then I'm going to go on a hike like right afterward. And so I'll keep the Chacos on. Tevas are a little bit more kind of cute. I try to keep mine not too sloppy. I don't want to get them. Although, if I am by the river and I want to dip my toes in, I can. Which is nice.
Okay, totally. I totally see that. I feel like whenever I think of Chacos, I think of like extreme, this person's
Yes.
outdoors, they're going on all these crazy hikes. And when I think of Tevas, I think, okay, like I'll get in there a little bit, but I'm casual and I'm hanging and yeah.
Yeah, I think that's that's generally how the camp splits. But I like to pretend I'm both. So
Yeah, okay. I'm here for it.
Yeah. Okay, but what's like a summer fashion item, whether it's Boise specific or not, that you'll never get behind? I will never see this item on you.
Chacos.
There it is.
It has to be Chacos. Like, I understand that these are like pretty expensive shoes. So of course you're going to want to wear them around, but honestly, grab a different pair of sandals if you're going to be in town. Like, I don't want to see you in your Chacos around town. If you're, on the Greenbelt, go for it. By the river, doing your thing over there, sure. Yeah. But if you're going out to a nice dinner or nice lunch, I don't want to see you in your Chacos.
You will turn around. If you see me on 8th Street, you will walk the other way if I'm wearing my Chacos.
Yeah. So I think for me, it's Chacos. How about you?
Oh, God. Well, mine's going to be segue to the next question I have for you. But it's honestly my millennial nightmares have come back to haunt me because y'all, Gen Z, you're really, really stressing me out, bringing back a lot of trauma with some of the stuff that you're into. Some of the worst of the early Y2K fashion that I wore a lot of and never wanted to see again. So it's going to have to be like the tube tops that have the bunchy stuff, anything with butterflies on it. I just, no, thank you. I never want to see them again. And those are I probably will not be seen in mesh. I think at this stage of my life, I can tell you I will not be wearing mesh.
Okay, valid.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, are you into all of the Y2K fashion, the stuff that's coming in for the summer? Like, there's even the hammer hook jeans, the ones with the cargo jeans. Do you have a pair of those?
Yes. There are certain pieces that I am not a big fan of. And yeah, that is the low-rise jeans, the bedazzled stuff.
Rhinestones.
But I love the cargo pants.
Okay.
But no, not my style. And I don't want to live in the past,
Yeah. And honestly, it wasn't that long ago. So like, I think there are probably Boiseans who legitimately are still wearing some of this stuff because they never got rid of it either. So
I will say that I don't think that we are seeing that as much as other bigger cities.
I think that's true.
I don't think my friends are very into that type of style.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think we have good taste with that, at least. Thank God. Okay, what do you want to see more of? What do you wish Boiseans would do more of this summer?
Ooh, I want to see Boiseans play with just funky patterns and colors and just put together the most random outfits. I think it's just fun to experiment. And so I want to see people get creative and just put things together that you don't think would go together, but maybe they do go together. And maybe they don't, and we all will laugh about it in a few years.
100%. I want to see, I think color, that's the one thing about summer, because I'm just like, get the fabric off of me as much as possible. It can be fun to get into color and not be afraid to mix those patterns too. I love it. Okay. Evelyn, well, as always, you're one of the best dressed people I know, so can't wait to see what you're going to be wearing, all your fits this summer, and thank you for helping breaking this down.
Yeah, thank you so much, Frankie. Happy Granola Girl Summer.
Yes, we're here for it. Okay, that's all for today here on CityCast Boise. Have you subscribed to our Hey Boise newsletter yet? Every weekday we share a rundown of news you need to know, plus the hottest events and ways to connect with the community. We'll put a link in the show notes for you to sign up, and the best part, it's free. See you back here tomorrow for another local story.